have any videos.
What's going on, YouTube? This is Michael Phelps, not the swimmer. Swimmer's cousin, second cousin?
Second cousin.
Second cousin.
Same shit.
Same shit. Yeah. Alright, he has his deck. What do you want to call it?
Chaos Ex Machina.
What was it called last time I played you?
Chaos Ex Machina was the same thing.
Wait, that guy called it like, it has like 6 AM with a mixture?
No, that's what Muir said. He called it Cyber Dragons, 6 AMs, X Sabers, and shit. Good shit. Well, okay. Same thing. Good shit, shit. It's just got a lot of shit in it. It doesn't make any sense, but it works. It's got to be first place 2 times in a row.
Bad glass and a grip spell. Good glass and everything else. The moon. Bottomless.
Yeah, I think every deck should run those though.
Alright, bro.
Except my deck, I don't use bottomless.
Let's see what you got there.
Alright. Dark Arm, do I have to explain them?
Nah. They don't know Dark Arm. They're watching this channel. They should. I'm sub.
Alright. No.
Yeah.
I don't think I explained these either. Locks on the board, really just good at 1. Really need to explain it, just set it against shit, knock shit out. Stop the Raikou, stop the Dandelion. Good against quick draw plans for getting popular again because of fucking glow bulb. Snipe Under. Underlook, good control card, just gets shit off the field. And starters can't stop it.
Really?
Yeah, if you target it with like its effect, it's not guaranteed.
Oh, boy.
Exactly what it says, it's not guaranteed, so you can't negate it. 1 Force. I don't use 2, 2 inconsistent. 1's good enough. 3 Fortress. Mandatory.
You had 3.
Yeah, you gotta use 3 of this shit. Even if you have 2 in your hand, you can ditch 1, bring out another, you got 8 for this. Just good, it's a boss monster deck, starts out like this. 3+1 with the deck. And equips with this. If you don't know Machinas by now, then you live under a rock.
What's engraved right now?
Only 2 salvo.
Oh, you won.
Salvo targets, and I don't want to hear anything. Won me 2 games today. I OTK with this shit. A freaking Dark Arm Chaos Sorcerer in this, 65 damage on the board and plus 15 burn. And it's a salvo target too. It's hilarious. Card Trooper. Just mill, machine monster, and draw card too. Amazing out to a lot of stun cards. And then everyone hates this thing. Just a big beat stick. Glads hate it. Blackwings hate it too. It's too big. And it's white. Go for the chaos part of it. Beat stick, ditch it with Fortress. It's a good card. Run it in everything. Lila. Usually I'm like making a lot of big game pushes. Like they just got 1 back row. I'm sitting on a bunch of boss monsters in hand, like Dad, Sork, Fortress, or even just a Fortress in the graveyard and a bunch of like this shit in my hand. I just want to clear out the 1 back row, get rid of it, and then just spam from there. And the other Lightsworn, Raikou. Just 2 Lightsworns. I tried out 3, like, you know, double Raikou or double Lila and 1 of the other. It didn't really work out for me. I just see him way too much, or occasionally get the charge of the 2 and be like, fuck, where do I go from here? I've got none of my win condition with me. And 1 Effect Veiler. It's a tune. You can sync with Fortress, get an 8-star, sync with a Gorge token, it's hilarious. And I actually won me a couple games today. Lower Darkness. You run Darks, you run a Lower Darkness. End of story. Charge the Light Brigade. Free cards in the graveyard. It's what this deck loves, having monsters in the graveyard. I'll explain why later. And get you out of Lightsworn.
Does it work with those two? Do you have any? Have you ever had times where you had problems with getting that out or no?
Where I've had like the other 2 Lightsworns available?
Yeah.
No, just set as a bluff.
Alright.
That's an important part of the game, bluffing. If you can't bluff, then play Yu-Gi-Oh! Better. That's all I'm going to say. Monster, I'm not going to explain that. Don't explain that. This deck operates amazingly on the Cold Wave. End of story. If you play this deck and you play Cold Wave, get rid of it immediately. Then I'm just going to love it. 1 Book of the Moon. Pro Winston says Book of the Moon. It's dual terminal rare. Can't stop it. Can't stop that. If I activate that card, you can't solve it. It's just too good. And then limit removal. Got a staple of machines. Just buff up your power if you equip like a Machina gear frame for this. Afterwards, gear frame dies inside and you just keep your meter. And then why this deck loves having monsters in the graveyard? Future Fusion. Send a bunch of shit to the graveyard and then just OTK with that. Even so, you can just the usual send for this is 2 Cyber Dragons, the 3 salvo targets, a Machina Fortress, and Card Trooper. Then set the deck by 7 cards, start throwing all the good shit, and you're gonna end up targeting this guy right here.
Is it good against Carl?
Which you don't know. I'll get into this guy later. Pretty much, if you send a lot of machines to the graveyard, 10 or more, then bring this out, bam, you got an 8 grand beater on the field. It gets even higher. I've gotten up to 12 grand today. Against the guy who was using Flambell. Alright, then the tiny ass trap lineup. Ceasefire. This card's actually really underlooked, and I'm kind of pissed off that I lost to it at regionals. Some kid who was playing, what was it, Flambell? Gravekeeper Flambell, whatever. I had 15 life points left. He's like, oh, hey, Judge, look at this. You get all cocky, and he's like, I'm about to win. I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? Set a monster, ceasefire. You take 15 burn, you lose. I was like, are you fucking serious? Did I really just lose like that? And that's kind of important. If you can just pull off something surprise, like something no one expects for a win, and hey, it's a free win.
Was a house ceasefire there?
Yeah, it's a house. Yeah.
There you go.
By John Muir. Muir, you gave the shit to me. Got this off from a lot of people today. Won me a couple games. I love it. And if you got gear frame equipped for this guy, counts as 2. Gear frame does count as a monster on the field. And this deck spans with a bunch of monsters. Just set this to the end, you're good to go. And then another underlook card, Magical Cylinder.
You guys want to go to
goes well with
Good tiebreakers.
What?
It's good for tiebreakers.
It's very good for. It's good for just anything, even against Blackwing. So they pump up Sirocco, get out like a 7-gram Bora. Get the fuck out of here! You're taking that shit for yourself, and then just jam like ceasefire. They're fucked. 1 Mirror Force. Yeah, I play the common. I got an Ultra, but this one just floats to the top. Ultra Sync, commons float. I like seeing this more. 1 solid warning. The only negations, most of the time I just end up signing these out because most of the deck just relies on like spamming with monsters. I hate milling these cards. I honestly hate getting these cards too because I'm just like, crap, I gotta pay a lot of my life points to use this, but hey, it's to stop a big play, so why the hell not? The side deck I used today, another Effect Veiler. I'm going to use this against Monarchs, use it against Quick Draw Plants as well. Also, good to have another tuner in the deck. It's a light target. The thing about this card is just free Chaos Food. Throw it right to the grave. You just bring out Source later. 1 DD Crow. I always just keep 1 DD Crow in the deck at least. As soon as the format speeds up and relies on things in the grave, I'll throw in another one later, but for now, 1's good. 1 Reaper. Amazing against Sabers. Pulled off on that kid who was running Geminis today. Poked him like 3 times with this thing. He got really pissed off about it. He lost his hand completely. Thunder Kings. If you don't know what he does, play the game more. He's good, stops special summons, locks the deck down. Another Book of the Moon, 1 Smashing Ground, you never know when you're going to need it. 2 Skill Drains. Format slows down, you kind of need this card because you don't know what's going to hit you. There's a lot of Monarchs out there. This card's amazing against Monarchs. They get so pissed off, their whole deck just shuts down.
It's black and white.
Shuts down Vanity's Fiend too, which actually really helped me.
Yeah, this is
1 Torrential.
download on it.
I don't mean this just because I've spammed a lot of monsters, but if I'm going up against X-Sabers or something, then I kind of want to have this just floating around.
You're going against the spam deck. You want to be prepared. That's why I sided.
But when
I sided too.
Yeah, but I spam, so I don't want to use this. I like most of my side of the field. Transmigration Prophecy. Another underlook card. It's kind of like a double DD Crow. You can throw your own shit back too in the deck. Like if you already used Dad or something, you can throw them back. You got more dogs in the grave, maybe top deck them later. Most of the time, you just throw back some of your opponent's shit.
The text is translated.
It just throws it back to the deck. So if anything, like, a lot of the time I can see myself milling a lot with like Lila, Card Trooper, stuff like that. And I've got like no cards left in deck. Throw back a Monster Reborn. It's only happened once, but it's just a funny card. 2/7 Tools the Bandit. Stops Icarus Attack, stops Solemn Warning, Solemn Judgment, all the new counter traps that are out there. I hate them, so I play this if I ever see it. Leveling Catastrophe. Everyone's using it, so why the hell not?
It's on my DS.
Gets rid of back row, and I don't play a lot of it. It's like 6 trap cards. Why the hell not? And 1 Royal Pressure. If I see fit, I'll throw it in there. God, that's a god-awful mess I gotta clean up later.
Wow.
Yeah, extra deck, got 1 Catastor. I don't take the 4 in this deck at all, so there's no armory arm in here, but Catastor, Dark Machine, X-Saber's worst nightmare, if you get him out, and it's just a 5-star option. I don't think I need to explain these guys at all.
I don't even know what's going on.
Limited cards,
I just see the card,
amazing.
it's got a nasty play.
1 X-Saber Overwhelm. Fits the name of the deck, Chaos X Machina. Bring him out with just... Your opponent's just sitting on 4 cards in hand. It's just fun to bring out. Send him back a turn with this thing. And salvage is the 1 card to bring him out. Same with Scrap Archfiend and
I knew the Destiny Bomb was coming.
Black Rose and comes out with Black Salvo. Coming out with Cold Wave is devastating. Most of the times your opponent won't be able to recover from that. Stardust Dragon, gotta run 1. Infernity Doom Dragon. Black Salvo and Cyber Dragon make him. A lot of times I can see myself having no cards in hand, so it's just nice to have the option and the 3 grand beak stick. Scrap Dragon. Getting to be a really good card right now.
If he would have got 2 more
can pop like a dead Future Fusion if I've already played it, or if it's just sitting out there and I don't want the thing to nuke my field, I'll just pop it and get rid of one of their cards. Or just anything I don't really need anymore. Colossal Fighter, guaranteed monster if they're not going to pop with an effect or something. Good against X-Sabers too. just leave that sitting out
No,
there.
I'm saying he would have
Mistworm, I have not played this card in about a month, but it's just good to have
dog
around.
or that
Like a
thing?
Raikou, Black Salvo, and a Salvo target, and just get him. It's good to have around.
This thing?
One Chimera Tech Fortress,
What is this thing?
Cyber Dragon contacting. If you go up against Machina gadgets, this card's amazing. Or just Cyber Dragon itself is amazing, it just clears their field because you had a big beat stick for nothing.
Yeah, with a nasty plot.
And then,
Destiny bond.
big win condition.
With a nasty plot again.
Chimera Tech
kept
Overdrive.
Destiny bond.
You played two?
Yeah.
And then,
Well, if I play
and then
Future
when
Fusion,
you
just
added
leave it
Destiny
sitting out
bond,
there, and I lose one. I've still got one left for the Overload Fusion. I was playing one for a while, and I found myself in that situation a lot. And it was terrible. I'd be like, crap, I can't get him back. I gotta wait until I get... Where's that card? I actually made Transmigration Prophecy for a while. I'd be like, crap, I gotta wait for this to throw it back. So I'd rather just play two. I also don't need anything else in here. I'm probably thinking about taking out this field or something else. So the two fits perfectly. The only thing is when he comes out, he just gets rid of the rest of your field. So get rid of Future Fusion. If he's coming out like that, he just kills himself. But you pretty much just bring him out by Overload Fusion. And then once you play Overload Fusion, that'll be game, essentially. Unless there's random effect failure thrown around out there. And then he just goes down to 0. Or Book of Moon, just anything that can just stop him.
So what are your thoughts on this deck?
Extremely fun. It spams a lot. If your playstyle is just put shit out there rather than playing defensively and playing controlling, then that's the deck for you.
So what's the name of the deck again?
Chaos X Machina.
Did it X again?
X. That's a new sign for it. It's all the vendors have been doing. X.
Terrible.
Shut up. 2 first places in a row.
Yeah, but I beat you with the direct defense deck, so it doesn't even matter.
Yeah, well, that deck isn't even complete, and you run a proxy in the deck for Jinzo number 7.
So what?
Do you have the deck on you?
Yes.
Well, then take it out right now.
It's in my car.
Well, what good does that do me now?
It's my car.
Yeah, just bring everything here. What?
You want to play?
Yeah, I'll play it right now.
The direct attack deck?
This is Phelps, whatever your name was on YouTube.
VCTRFS.
Yeah, just give yourself a shout out.
Yeah! Alright, Mike. Easy, man.